Hi guys, it is Tuesday, October 17th. I feel like this month is just going by so quick. I bet you pretty soon it's gonna be end of the year. Um anyways, I have been chilling because I think I mentioned in my last vlog that I'm just taking it slow this month because of the extensive, intensive, up and down feelings for September because of my job interviews that didn't pan out. So I'm just taking it easy this month. I am still applying for jobs and I am exploring a couple of options, like options of what I want to do next. But in the meantime, I am applying for work. And I think I also said I skip yoga for the last 2 weeks. But I'm back this week. I went to hot yoga yesterday morning and then I went to a regular vinyasa flow this morning. And then I also went to Seafood City. I went to the Filipino grocery store. And I got me one of these things. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, I will tell you. Basically, this is like a kit to clean your nails for manicure, pedicure. This pink thing is like your cuticle moisturizer. And I feel like it works wonders. With dry, if you haven't soaked your feet before starting your pedicure or soak your hand before starting manicure, this pink stuff just really moisturizes your cuticles so that you can clean your nails. It also came with this brush thing, which I can never find in regular stores like Target. And then I guess the package comes with, it says nail tint, which I'm probably not going to use, and a nail polish remover, which I'm not going to use yet because I haven't been wearing nail polish. And also, I'm not really a nail polish girl. I think I'm only a nail polish girl if I'm gonna go somewhere fancy or attend a wedding, or for example, then I'll get my nails done. But day-to-day stuff, I can't keep nail polishes on my hands because I do a lot of work. I cook, I wash my hands a lot, I do a lot of things with my hands, and I find it, even in if a nail polish says that it's lasts for whatsoever week, it just doesn't last on me, and it chips really quickly. And I just don't like the look of chip nail polishes or nails. So yeah, and I always like to keep my nails short. I do love the idea of cute almond shaped nails, extra small ones. I've seen sort of I forgot what they're called, a gel nails that you just you put on and then you put it in a blue light or something like that. I love that idea. I just can't. I could do it for one day maybe or 2 days, but then the third day I'll probably want to get it out. Because I've tried it in the past and it just feels kind of icky and weird. But don't get me wrong, I do love it on other people when they have it. And I always wonder if it's just a matter of getting used to. I don't know. I guess being at this age, I hardly got my nails done consecutively. I've only done them when it's if I have something to event to go to. Anyways, also don't mind the hair because yes, I went to yoga and I haven't washed my hair and it feels kind of nice. Also, I've been doing this rosemary water thing that's going around on TikTok to help your hair grow. Look at this. I mean, I don't know if it's, I've been only using it for like a week, so I don't know if it's from there, but yeah, I feel like my hair is kind of like my hairline. When my hair is down, my hairline, you can really see my hairline, so I think my hair is like super thin. So anyways, I copied this girl's concoction, like ingredients, but she basically put a bunch of like rosemary, clove, ginger. She put mint, but I didn't have mint, so I like didn't add that. And I've been using it every night. And so tonight I'm gonna use it. That's why I haven't washed my hair. So I'm gonna use it tonight, and then tomorrow I'll like wash and rinse my hair. So we'll see how that goes. And TikTok made me do it, but I've also been trying out this castor oil thing where you put in your belly button and around your belly to like help with digestion, bloating, and things like that. And so far, I guess I haven't felt anything really different. But I guess, I mean, I don't know if I even have bloat, so I was trying to figure out if I do or don't. There are some days when I feel more like gassy. And I don't know if the gassiness and bloat is the same thing, possibly, but I guess I haven't really felt it in the past few days, but I've been using it for 4 days now. And some people say, like, if you are new to it, you're supposed to use it to at least just try it for 2 times or 2 to 3 times a week. So I've done that, and I am now gonna be on my 5th day if I do it tonight. Maybe I'll skip tonight and we'll see. But I'm trying that out too, because I am getting to the age where health is very important to me. I really want to focus on my health and well-being, and I've been kind of on and off with it, and so I'm just trying to create like healthy habits for myself. I also I'm doing some boot camp. It's like a 3-day boot camp for web design, which is one of the kind of things that I'm exploring. And I've really enjoyed it so far. And I think I want to like dig deeper and do more research on this, but I'm super, super excited about this. I'm more excited about this than actually getting my PMP certification. So I think that's telling me a lot. But there is still a possibility that I'll do my PMP. I mean, look at this thick ass cards, like study cards. I just haven't been in the mood. Although some of like the first like 10 cards are pretty easy. Like I was able to like pick it up and answer it. Only I think it's because I've been doing project management work, so it's like sticking in my head. There are things here that are kind of more technical or more procedural type of like questions and terms that, you know, in my day-to-day as a project manager, we didn't really use. So those are the things that I'm kind of like, okay, I probably need to put more time into studying those. And that's it. That's all I have to mention at the moment. So I have been craving Thai tea this week. So this morning, I went to Seafood City. I think I already mentioned that. And I got me some Thai tea leaves to make some. So I'm following the Thailand recipe for Thai tea. And funny enough, it's like I saw this Instagram video and how they make it, and I was like, that is the reason why, like, I've made Thai tea before, like homemade Thai tea before, and I never got the recipe or the taste quite right. Like, it was never sweet enough, and I figured out what was the reason. So I'll link the recipe that I'm using below, but right now I'm gonna make, so the recipe calls for 4 cups of water and then 3/4 cup of tea leaves. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so I already have 4 cups of water in this pot. And then this is the tea, and I'm gonna do 3 times because I can't find my 3/4 cup. So I'm just gonna do 3 times of this. And then, so let's see. It's kind of hard to record and make this at the same time. Okay, that's 1. And I made some already this morning, and I loved it so much. So I'm gonna make some to get it ready for tomorrow.
That's 2. I'm gonna use a lot of tea leaves, okay?
3. Okay. Then it requires 1/4 cup of sugar and 1/8 teaspoon salt. So let me go grab those. Okay, so I'm gonna add the sugar in there. Okay, then this is the 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Then we're gonna just take that over, and then we're gonna set it, turn on, we're gonna set it to like medium, or maybe I'll do 6. But you're just gonna let that boil for 5 minutes, and once it's boiled, you turn it off, and then you strain the tea leaves using a strainer. And if there's more tea leaves, that goes through the strainer, because if you have a strainer, let's see, if you have a strainer, like, don't mind the mess, and if you have a strainer like this, you could see that there's still kind of like big holes in here. So what you can do after you strain it with like a regular strainer, if you have like a coffee press like this, this is the one I used earlier, you just use this, and as you could see, there's still a little bit of like leaves left. So you really need like a really fine like mesh to get the tea leaves, to strain the tea leaves off of the water. Or if you don't want to like double strain, you can use one of these like coffee type of filters. Either this is a reusable one, but if you have like a coffee filter, like the paper filter, you could also use that. But you have options. Okay, so it's boiling now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it from the heat. I've already strained it, and I put it in this coffee press so that I can strain it some more. I didn't show it because it's just hard to record with one hand and also do another thing with your other hand, or just do things one-handedly. But that's how it looks. Now I'm just going to let that cool down, and then I'll put it in the fridge. So for making, so this is the base, and then when you're ready to add your milk, and if you want to do the Thai version, it's gonna be 2.5 tablespoon condensed milk and 2 to 3 tablespoon evaporated milk. And then you mix that and you put ice, and then you're good to go. If you don't want to use condensed milk and evaporated milk, you can basically use whatever milk alternative or milk options you prefer. But to really get the kind of Thai, like really nice creamy Thai tea, I know they use like heavy cream, I believe, or yeah, heavy whipping cream or half and half. I've seen those in the restaurants. Like I've seen them use half and half, I think, and also heavy whipping cream. And then you can just put whatever sugar you want, regular sugar, brown sugar. No, don't use brown sugar. Regular sugar, organic sugar, stevia, monk fruit, whatever sugar you want. But you're gonna probably have to measure that by taste. Like put 1 tablespoon of sugar first and then taste it to see if that is to your liking. But to get the actual, like, you know, the same taste as the restaurants, the Thai version one is the one that is perfect. So, like I said, I will link the recipe that I use down below. Hey guys, so I just made my Thai iced tea. Look how great that looks. Hey guys, so it's Wednesday, October 18th, and I am just finishing up my boot camp. This is the final day, and I will show you a glimpse of it.
And you also learn to avoid getting clients. You've definitely done this, and my thousands of students have done it too, and it is possible for you as well. Nothing that I shared with you today or this week has been just theories or ideas which I grabbed off the internet and pretended to do.
So it's already the evening, and I just made some dinner, but I didn't film it because I was so hungry and I just wanted to get the food done. But I'll show you what I made. Okay, so I made some homemade jjajangmyeon. So I actually use just ground pork instead of pork belly, and I use udon noodles instead of the jjajangmyeon noodles. So that's what's for dinner. Good morning, guys. So I just got out of yoga. It's Thursday, like October 18 or 19. I don't even know the dates. But I just got out of yoga and I'm heading back home. I forgot to share with you guys. Ugh, don't mind the fridge, it's a little messy, but I got this guava nectar pressed juice from the Filipino grocery store, Seafood City, and it's so delicious. I'm a sucker for anything guava. Guava is one of my favorite. It's so good. So if you're ever around Seafood City, grab yourself one of these. So good. Oh. I'm trying to rewatch this movie called Miss Peregrine and the Peculiar. I'm forgetting the title. What is it? It's called, let's see, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. So it's on Disney, and I've watched it before, like years ago when it first came out, because I read the book or books, and I really liked the books a lot. But I honestly don't remember the movie at all, and I sort of remember the storyline for the book, but it's been so long. I read this when I was, I think, living in Portland, or I was living in Portland, so that's like 2013, 14, so a while ago. And I saw it's on Disney, so I wanted to just like rewatch it. So I think I've been mentioning this, that I'm going to take it easy this month, and I have. I've been more relaxed and have just been taking things really, really slower than the last few months, because I'm like wanting to do something differently, because, you know, like I was applying for jobs and I was trying to really figure out what I wanted to do. Nothing was coming up. Nothing was like motivating me. And I just like had a lot of things that I was thinking about doing. And I even created like a Notion page for it. And there's still a few things that I'm kind of like, I put on hold. There's some things that I'm still kind of like working on slowly, but anyways, this month, I've just been really applying for 3 to 5 jobs a week that I see that's like fitting, but I'm not constantly looking like the way I was doing the last few months, because I want to change my strategy. I just want to take things slow. I want to just really surrender and do the bare minimum and see what happens then. I've asked the universe for guidance, and this morning, was it this morning or yesterday, I took my like last final day of boot camp for this thing. I'm not sure if I already mentioned it, but I don't know why I'm trying to keep this a secret, but maybe I am. I'm trying to just not say too much until I'm like sure. That's why I'm kind of hush about the things that I'm doing. But I took this final class for this boot camp that I'm interested in, and of course, like at the very end of the boot camp, they sell you their products and services and whatnot, and it's still too much for me. I didn't want to buy it just yet, although I feel like the return of investment, the ROI for this is definitely going to be worth it, but it's a lot of money to fork out. It's $2,900, so almost $3,000 for like a very, very full on service for their like products that they're selling. And I couldn't commit because it is still a lot. And then last week, I also did like a info session for the same type of service, product, whatever. That one, I kind of like that group more than I don't really know it. No, sorry, I take it back. It's not that I like the group last week more than the boot camp that I took this week. It's just that their style is more for me. Anyways, like yesterday, sorry, I just went on a long tangent. Yesterday, I sat down because I was really like willing to buy it, because I really want to get started on it. And I asked the universe that if it's meant for me, to give me a sign. And then of course I was just like, okay, maybe I'll just wait to buy the course. Maybe they'll have some sales coming up because Black Friday's coming up. You have, December. So I have a feeling these like classes and things like that are, they might bring out some like promotions for the upcoming like holidays. So I was banking on that. So I didn't buy the course, but then I asked the universe to give me a sign if it's meant for me, or if this is what I need to be doing. And I asked for guidance and to just like show me the way, and to also like give me a little bit of just give me a sign that this is the direction I should be going to. And long and behold, like I get an email this morning, and I'm not even kidding you guys. I get an email this morning from the group that like I like, so last week's, and there was a $150 off of one of their like classes that they're offering, and it's the class that I really want to take. And the original price is $399, which I was still willing to pay because it's not that bad. But I was telling my husband that I'm just gonna call it group 1 and group 2 to make it easier. But group 1, the class that I wanted to take was like $399. It's a service or a product that they're selling, and I was willing to put money into it. But I was telling my husband yesterday, because I was kind of debating which I should spend my money on, if it's group 1 or group 2, because group 2 is really expensive. Like I said, it's $2,900 for this whole package of classes. I'd say it is worth it, but I just don't want to commit to that much money because I am unemployed, and $3,000 is a lot of money right now. And so I was just going to take things slow. And I was telling my husband about group 1's, one of their classes that I'm really interested in, and it was for $399. And long and behold, I get an email this morning. I asked the universe, like, if it's meant for me, please give me a sign, give me direction, show me the way. And long and behold, I get an email this morning, and they're offering $150 off of the class that I was interested in. So I signed up. Of course I bought the class. I mean, it's $150 off. And so I am just so excited about this. I actually am more excited about this than taking the PMP certification exam, which tells me a lot. And I think also overall it fits more of what I'm looking for. There's a project management aspect to this, and then there's like a creativity aspect to it as well. And I'm just like this might be the next for me. So I'm super excited, and I will keep you guys updated as it gets once I start the classes and the courses, and I know this is kind of going to be the direction I'm going to, which I feel like right now I'm like 80%. And it doesn't really matter. It's a skill too. It's a skill. I will share with you guys all the details and my journey to doing this. So I just wanted to mention that a little bit, and because it's exciting, it's new, and I'm just really beyond excited about it, and I can see future in this. So I'm at my dental appointment. I'm just waiting. It's at 9:30. It's Friday. It's supposed to be scheduled at noon, but they called me like an hour ago to say that there was a cancellation and if I wanted to come in early, which I did. So I'm here now. Hey guys, so I am back now after my dental appointment. We are a-okay, no cavities, although I got a lecture about flossing. Yeah, anyways, I am going to do some computer work. I'm going to edit some vids, or at least like start prepping them. And so I'm gonna come downstairs to do that. I usually use the computer down here. It's my setup. And then it's Friday, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and read my book. It's I've heard about this. It's called Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam. And I heard about it because Netflix is doing a movie. So the director of this movie had Mr. Barack Obama review the script or the movie line, and he said that it's kind of scary how accurate the information is to the real thing. And I don't want to like ruin the story for you guys, but if I'm not mistaken, also, hold on, let me go on a tangent really quick. I hate reading about a book before I read it. Does that make sense? Like, I hate knowing a little bit about it. I like being surprised. So usually the book that I read are, of course, like recommended. They're like, oh, you should read this book. But that's all I want to know, like that it's a good book to read. And then I'll read it and then I'll make a decision. Because I feel like when people start saying the story, it's like I lose interest because I'm like, I already kind of know what the book is. So like, why would I even want to read it? Anyways, so with this, just if you want to go and do your own research, but the title is Leave the World Behind. So I'm planning to do some damage on that. I am still reading. I'm kind of like switching between the two, but I got this at the airport when I was traveling one time. It's The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and it's by the author V.E. Schwab. And she, or he, I don't know if it's a she or he, but it sounds like there's another book that this author wrote that is also really popular right now. I forgot what it's called, but I heard it's really like interesting. So I'm trying to like, I mean, that's how much I read so far. So it's not a lot, but I'd say the book starts very, very slow. It's just starting to pick up now. And I'm on page 70 and it's about 442. So I got a long ways to go. So I got my unemployment check, which covers 2 weeks. Last week and the week before, I think. So this is the first 2 weeks of October. And I just want to show you guys how, that I'm not lying, how much I get. I get $810. This is for 2 weeks, so $405 a week. And I just realized, because you know, when they send you a check or when you do your unemployment online, and this is for the state of California. So I said, and then they take out tax already. Federal tax has been taken out from this, and it's a total of $90. So you guys see $90 right there. So it says my next, so since this one, it says your claim balance after this payment is $2,250, which means that I have, I think, November, December. I think I'll stop getting unemployment by December unless I extend, which that will depend if I get a job or not. but it's kind of giving me anxiety right now because I don't know if I can extend or if they'll let me. I have to look into that. I've heard before that you can apply for an extension, but this is giving me anxiety because I'm just hoping I get a job soon. And like I said, I'm still applying. It's not like I'm not. Anyways, off to editing.